Hi, welcome to RC Tech, and today we have the Tamiya KONGHEAD. Now, as you can see, this is a six-wheeled truck, and all six wheels are driven. There's a major gear set that goes along the entire inside of this chassis, and all wheel sets are driven. Now, there are open diffs for each wheel set, so when you get stuck, you may not have all six wheels actually pulling, but that's okay. You still have at least three wheels pulling, right? So, as you can see by the size, the tires on this thing are the same size as the lunchbox tires. Just to give you a reference on the size of this. I know when I first saw this, I thought this was going to be like a clodbuster size, but it is more of the 1/10 scale lunchbox size. This truck, what it's designed for, is nothing other than just plain fun. This thing is fun to drive, it's fun to look at. I mean, look at it. I mean, this thing is just awesome looking. And it's going to be great on my shelf. It's going to look amazing. Get it out every once in a while, bash it a little bit, and then just put it back on the shelf. So let's go ahead and see how this thing handles, huh? Bumper hitting a little bit, so the bumper's a little low. Again with the bumper. I'm about to get it. Come up over top. Alright, well, we're back, and now that you've seen the Tamiya KONGHEAD run, let's talk a little bit about what I've got in it and a little bit about the truck. It's a fun truck. I mean, it's a good-looking truck. It's something different, which is really cool, what I like about it. So as far as how it handles and stuff, I mean, it's not really built to, handle well. It's built to look cool while you're driving it. But, it steers well with the 6 tires. Now, only the front is going to be doing the steering here, so these remain stationary as far as left and right. It's got a very large bumper on it, which is good if you hit something because it's spring-loaded. However, when you go down into something or you come up on something, it does tend to get hung up quite a bit on that bumper. The rear bumper is very small, so you don't have to worry about that, but the front bumper, as you can see, is it's pretty gigantic. But like I said, it is spring-loaded, so if you hit something straight on, it's going to protect the truck. As far as speed goes, now I'm just using a regular old, and I mean old, Duratrax speed controller. It's a brushed speed controller for nickel metal hydride batteries. It doesn't even have a LiPo cutoff on it. So I'm using nickel metal hydride batteries, 6-cell batteries, so 7.2 volts. So, I mean, you're not going to get a whole lot of speed out of it. It's got a bunch of gears inside, too. So if you compare this to, say, the Lunchbox, where it's only 2-wheel drive, this is a little bit slower than the Lunchbox. The Lunchbox will pull wheelies and stuff and all that. And the Lunchbox is actually pretty quick for a brush truck. And this one is slower than the Lunchbox. And that's just because there's so many moving parts, so many gears in this thing, and so that does slow it down. However, this can go more places than the Lunchbox can go because it's 6-wheel drive. And so yeah, it's a fun truck, and I think that's all it's pretty much intended to be, is a fun truck, and they really nailed it. It's something different, it's something fun, and check it out, man. It's the KONGHEAD by Tamiya. Alright, so let's talk a little bit about the build of the Tamiya KONGHEAD. The instructions, as always with Tamiya, were top-notch. The build was it was fairly quick. Everything went together just as it should have. There were quite a few extra parts, and I know that's I know how that sounds. You know, oh, you had extra parts, you didn't do it right. But no, there were just a lot of parts left on the parts trees, and some extra gears, and you know, just a lot of extra parts. And it everything that was supposed to go together, I mean, went together just great. And the instructions let you know what you needed to use. So yeah, the build was great. Don't forget to check out the full review on rctech.net. Go to the home page and you'll see the full review on the home page, and it'll have pictures of all of the parts, each step of the build. There'll be some pictures there too, so you'll get a better idea of what you actually get in the truck and what's actually on the inside of this thing. There are so many gigantic gears running along the inside of this thing. It's crazy. So yeah, that's the KONGHEAD. Check out the review on rctech.net, and thank you for watching.